this stuff is working. Documenting all the stuff happening in my life, especially around the music, or anytime I've done my music and consistently put stuff out, put content out, put songs out, promoted it, toured it, all that stuff. It's worked, it's grown. It requires that consistency and to keep at it. Imagine what I can achieve and what we can achieve together. There's just a missed opportunity. You got a lot of people at the show, and not everybody has all your links. Is it working? Oh, yes, sir. Okay, it works. Just got to JFK for this weekend's shows in Salt Lake City and Twin Falls, Idaho. Pulling up to security now. So much to tell y'all. This is amazing. Man, I've been thinking a lot, and this stuff is working. Documenting all the stuff happening in my life, especially around the music. Putting content out every day, dropping a song. I'm filming this a day before What We Do comes out. So we'll see how that does, but I think that's gonna do really well. When I think back to anytime this has worked, or anytime I've done my music and consistently put stuff out, put content out, put songs out, promoted it, toured it, all that stuff, it's worked, it's grown. It's like anybody who knows about me now knows about me because of that work that I put in. Engaging with everybody who's showing love, all of y'all showing love. And for whatever reason, I just always stop. And I think I've talked about this before, but it's because I go and I focus on other things, which I'm still doing, but I think I was just giving myself too many excuses, you know, like telling myself, oh, I can't do the music and all this because I'm doing those other things, when that's not true. I think it's more like, you know what I call it? I call it fitness. Everything is fitness. You hear fitness a lot with like physical fitness, physical health. These days you're starting to hear more about mental fitness, you know, mental health, which I think is really healthy that we start talking about it. And the thinking there is staying in shape. You have to exercise often, consistently. You got to eat right, often, consistently. Hydrate, sleep, all of these things to take care of your health. And obviously it has positive impacts on your mental fitness too. Anything you do is fitness. So for music, it's like that creative fitness, that musical fitness, that content fitness, where similarly, what are the habits? What are the things that I should be doing daily to continue to grow and foster that? But I would say creative fitness is the same way, where if you apply that consistency, then you'll be okay. The problem is if you let that happen for too long of a period, if you go and you stop being consistent in your workouts, in your physical workouts, your body's gonna get out of shape because it's not sustainable. It's the same thing with any skill, with any relationship. Everything requires this kind of fitness. And this concept has been pretty enlightening. This concept's been pretty enlightening to me because applying that frame of thinking has me reflecting back to this music. It's like, I need to apply this creative fitness consistently in order to get the results. And I've seen it with my physical fitness. I'm in incredible shape because of the incredible consistency with my physical fitness and my mental fitness and other things I've done in my life, whether it's my financial fitness, my professional career fitness, all that stuff. So same thing with content and creating. And whatever it is that we're doing, I'm doing, that you're doing, it requires that consistency and to keep at it. And so that's something I'm thinking a lot about and doing a lot of now. And already, even in the early days, it's like the early days of working out. You start seeing all this progress. You know, you don't have maybe the ultimate fitness goal you have, whether it's a weight loss goal or a muscle building goal or a six-pack goal, whatever it is. You don't see it right away, but you do see progress. You do feel better. And I think that's what I'm feeling with the music, and that doing these creative fitness things is bringing me that progress, that feeling. And if I apply this for several months, for several years, but consistently, imagine what I can achieve and what we can achieve together. So I'm doing that, and I just feel like me not doing that in the past has really let you guys down. I mean, that's how I feel. Maybe you don't feel that way, and I appreciate that if you don't. But I just feel like I've let you guys down. I feel like I've let the fans down, the supporters, the believers, and I'm sorry. But now that I realize it and I'm conscious of it and I can apply this fitness mentality, I think that it's making a big difference, and we'll see that compound. I was actually talking to one of my boys, Kenny, and I was like, yo, I feel all this regret because I haven't been doing this. And if I had been doing this for all that time, imagine how this could have compounded. And he was like, look, man, I feel that, but you also got to understand that you're lapping your old self now. You've grown so much that the old or the younger you hasn't learned what you had learned. So the younger you, had they been doing this, might not be able to move as quickly as you can move. But you, Kayvon, because you've learned all the stuff, you've grown, you've paid attention, you've reflected, the pace at which you can run a lap is way faster than the younger you could have. You'll be right where you would have been had you started then because of everything you've learned since then and what you're doing now. So that's what I'm applying, and that was really empowering for me. I hope that's as helpful to you guys as it was for me. So shout out to Kenny Finance on YouTube, by the way. That's one of my boys, and I hope that's as empowering to you as it has been for me. So anyways, I'm in this line now for Delta Sky Club. I'm gonna go in there, get some food, fill up my water bottle, and then walk to my gate. All right, y'all. I'll see you soon. Pulling up to the Delta Sky Club. Y'all see me in here before, and we're back. I don't think I've been in this one before, even though I come to JFK all the time. I think I usually just go to Centurion and then I walk to the gate. But this Sky Club lounge is actually pretty good, and it's really close to the gate, so I'll probably use this one more often. They always got the bars, the complimentary drinks. They obviously got the food. So I'm about to eat. They only delayed my flight like 10 minutes. Oh, is that matcha? Oh no, it's key lime, but still. Oh, and they got more food over here. That was like sandwich bar stuff. They got more food here. All right, I'm about to eat, guys. They got this chicken tikka masala, which is amazing. I already took a bite. White rice and cilantro and these fried onion straws. They kind of snapped today. I don't ever have expectations for lounge food to be this good. It's good, but this good? This hits. It's like a Thai food vibe. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera. You know, it's crazy because my schedule these days is like, check my phone, how's the video edit looking? What's the latest mix looking like for the song? Or sounding like for the song? What's the video draft looking like? What flight time changed? How's the ad campaign doing? How's the song performing? What's the latest on the show? Ticket sales. It's like all these updates, and I built a system where I got people in the right places, my teammates, making sure that I'm plugging in on the places where my time is really high level. Like when I spend time there, that's where I should be spending my time because everybody else can do what they got to do without me. You know, how's the content performing on the socials? What's working? What isn't? It's just like, it's all moving so fast, and it's exhilarating. Lately, I've been waking up in the middle of the night, looking down at my chest, and my heart, I can see my heart beating through my chest, and it's out of excitement. It's not anxiety, it's not nervousness, it's excitement, and that's a crazy feeling. Just landed in Salt Lake City. It's 11:30 p.m. Mountain Time. I came from New York, so for me it's 1:30. It also means What We Do just dropped an hour and a half ago. So I'm hyped to see how that does. The content for it comes out starting tomorrow. And now I got the whole playbook. I know exactly what I'm gonna do to blow the song up. Let me talk you through it. I just put the song out on all platforms. There's a lyric video on YouTube. It's out on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other streaming platforms. Then I'm gonna drop short form video across all platforms that do short form vertical video. I'm gonna drop a snippet of the song, forming the song. We're doing something with the song every single day this month. Something is gonna pop. Something's gonna do really, really well. Something's gonna pop off and go viral. But even if it doesn't, it's fine because I'll run targeted ad campaigns to cold audiences for all of these videos too until one pops off. So at least one will, one always does. And then I'll keep doubling down on what works for those videos. By the end of the month, I'll have a bunch of momentum around the song. More people will have found out about me. They'll see all the content that I'm putting daily across all platforms about the song and about other things that I do. I'll engage with those folks, engage with all of you, keep putting out videos like this one, keep going on tour, keep performing these songs. But in a month, I'm gonna drop my next song. And then I'm gonna repeat that same formula. And then I'm gonna do that over and over and over again. And the mistake I made is that I stopped. I'm not stopping now. Looking back, I'm realizing that every single time I stopped to do something else, I've really regretted it. So I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna keep going forever if I have to. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. And then it's gonna blow up. You know me for some reason. You found me somehow. This is how everybody's gonna find me, and we're gonna blow up. I'm in Salt Lake right now. What We Do dropped like an hour and a half ago. That's the formula. I'm excited. I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna go push my single, and you guys are gonna see how it goes. Much love. Courtyard by Marriott. This master switch. Look at that. This place always delivers, man. I must say. Courtyard by Marriott. Everything I need. Every time. Every time. You see that boy right there? He's asleep. He is asleep. Good night, everybody. What's up, Salt Lake? Good night. I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna see how people are reacting to the single. Let's go. It's Friday morning. I'm at the hotel in Salt Lake City. Got a show tonight. Dropped a song today and got some Chick-fil-A on DoorDash for breakfast. I needed it. I haven't had Chick-fil-A breakfast in a long time. It's not gonna be good for the body, but it's gonna be great for the mind. Spicy chicken, breakfast biscuit. Are you kidding me? On my way from the hotel to the venue in Salt Lake. I'm in an elevator now, about to get an Uber. It's June 27th, 2025. Salt Lake City tonight in Utah. Twin Falls, Idaho tomorrow. And my song just dropped today. What we do, it's a banger. It's gonna go crazy. And I'm gonna give y'all another one in a month. And then another one a month later. I'm gonna keep going. You know what I mean? Should have been doing this. I feel like I'm starting over, but with all the knowledge and the experience, I'm just applying it. I'm in the Courtyard by Marriott, by the way. Not a sponsored video, but it's definitely one of my favorite hotels at this level. For the price of the hotel, I think it's the best in its tier. What's up, everybody? Y'all been watching the vlog, you've been watching the documentary. This is the Salt Lake City episode. So the show is almost sold out. I'm outside the venue. On this side of it, we're about to go walk in and actually look over there. You can see the mountains. Go check that out. You see this like area where this venue is kind of in this plaza, but it's really dope inside. You got the mountains right there. That's what I love about this Salt Lake City, Utah area. It's sick. But anyway, I got my backpack. I'm out here. But anyway, we're doing this episode, so I'm about to go in there. I go on in like less than an hour. So I'm about to go in there, check out the venue. I'll give you guys a quick reflection because that's what I do on these vlogs. But I got my backpack. I'm out here with Booger on the video. I got OG Prophet pulling up with the scrims, and the scrim is like the sign that they have on stage behind me. So there's people who came to the show to see me. They know who I am. And then there are others who don't know who I am. And so there's the sign with the QR code. I'll show y'all because he's pulling up now. That'll be on the stage so that when I'm showing out, people can take the QR code or write down my handles and stuff. That was a process, bro. Like getting the sign kind of last minute. The design isn't great, admittedly, because we all just kind of scrambled and said, let's get some text on there, but then let's get a real good design long-term for the shows and for the tours. But it's just a missed opportunity when you got a lot of people at the show and not everybody has all your links. They could have that right there, and they have their phones out anyway, just snap the QR code. So it's these little things that add up. The other cool thing is the promoters here in this city are really good. And so something I'm learning about tour, some markets I go to, I know I got a lot of fans there. I don't need a lot of promotion. Some I don't have a lot of fans there. I need good promotion. Sometimes I have good promotion, sometimes I don't. Over here is a good mix of both. There's not as many fans as I would want, but a good amount. There's a good amount of fans here, and there's also really great promoters. So I'm talking to the folks here about other shows in the future, and because I'm dropping all these songs, I'm dropping all this content, and I'm doing all these shows, building in these areas. So when I'm doing the headliners in these areas, after my songs start to blow up a lot more online, kind of like the ones did last year, we have a machine, we have a process. But anyway, let's walk. OG Prophet? What's up, bro? Yes, sir. So this guy, you're gonna be at Twin Falls tomorrow, right? Yeah. So this guy is a real one. Came from Boise, right? I was telling y'all about the scrims in the earlier piece of footage. He ran all the way from Boise, got it on last minute, brought it over here in time for me to have it for my show, which is in 40 minutes. Look at this thing. I haven't even seen it yet, except for the online mock. And he's performing tomorrow at Twin Falls. So I'm excited to see him. And he's cool as shit. Let's take a look. You guys ready? Brushing up against my mic. Here we go. I was telling him about how we got this for like a short term and how we're gonna do like another design, but we needed it for this show because there's a lot of people here. So this is huge. This is gonna make a huge difference. Oh yeah, there's 3 of them, right? Because we're gonna get new ones, we're gonna get people to sign these in the blank space. This is like a little way to just get some engagement. Actually, can you test the QR code? Can you take a picture of it? Tell me if it works. It's the moment of truth. We're learning on the job, everybody. Is it working? Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, it works. This is Don. Hey! Don is the man. Don came here to show me love. So I'm going on in like 25 minutes. It's a good show, good crowd. I'm gonna practice a few more of my songs because I don't want to mess up any of the lines. And yeah, we'll go rock out. So my boy, OG Prophet, is helping me with the screen. And then when it's up there, QR code's there. So people are going to be able to snap pictures of it and be able to follow along and stuff like that. Enjoy the show. This is sick. OG Prophet set up the sign. This is like incredible. This is going to actually convert to a lot of people getting to know Kayvon. So I'm on in like 7 minutes. We got to go set this up.
Check. Hey, yo, Kiki, check my levels.
Hey, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear
Where they
y'all.
at? They said the photographer's coming in. They said my life is dope. Yeah. I'm coming in. Alright. Yeah. Here I go.
I'm in the laboratories in J-Town. When I was young, I used to fantasize about James Brown. Now I could go to Jersey Shore. They're my place now. And if I wanted to, I'd get a house on the lake now. What can they say now? I'm on my way now. Out to LA how? Long should I stay now? Growing up, I was the fattest kid on the playground. Mama noodles made of my nutritional breakdown. I'm about to take off, so you all would take down. If I never left the cause she stayed down. They used to say I couldn't have it, guess it's okay now. Don't care if it's down, I'm ready to be laid down. Red page, get all the lights that I left on. Upgrade on the little couch that I slept on. I used to make collect calls, now I collect calls. The vision was helpful, I'm living successful. I'm living, I'm stressed.
You know what? You'll learn it to the end of the song. Go ahead, DJ.
What's up, everybody? It's 1:45 a.m. Mountain Time in Salt Lake City, Utah, meaning it's 3:45 a.m. in New York, which is where my local body clock is right now. Got back from the show. It was awesome. Awesome show. There's nothing more gratifying than being on stage and people knowing the words to your songs, new people finding out about your songs, and seeing their faces light up when they experience your music, and then meeting them after and seeing them wanting to take pictures and getting DMs, seeing the real super fans, the ones who really want to stay in touch because your music did something for them, and then getting off stage, going home after all of that, checking the phone and just looking at all the analytics across platforms to see how the song's doing, how the content's doing, and it's both energizing and exhausting at the same time, the whole thing. Like I'm so tired right now listening to my voice, look at my face, but it's awesome. And I think, it's just amazing. Anyway, biggest realization of this whole experience is it's all about being everywhere on all the platforms. You gotta have a main thing, right? You gotta have a thing. If you're a content creator, I think just in life, you gotta have a thing. And so when it comes to my content, my thing is my music. That's the core. I think for so much time I've tried to dance around the thing, put music conveniently when I could, but maybe try to take shortcuts by leaning into all the other things that I think make me special and unique, which is cool. But those things aren't the core thing. Those are icing on the cake. But the cake for me is the music. And then when all your other stuff is around your thing, for me being the music, that's when it comes together. So it's like being on YouTube, on all the social media platforms, or basically being on long form video, short form video, being on the text first platforms, being on the more community driven platforms, being on the streaming platforms, touring, responding to fans, running advertisements, putting out paid offers, things that people can buy to show their alignment with your brand and your identity, and to buy things from you that solve real problems for them. When you do all of these things consistently and you operationalize them so that you become even more efficient at them, more effective at them, that's when it really starts to pay off. You just keep leaning into what's working, you keep trying things, you collect data, you find out what's not working, you move off of that, and you fill all of the space of what's not working, which is most of the things, especially in the beginning. You fill it with the very few things that are working until, before you know it, every single space you have is filled with things that are working. And then it all takes off, and it just takes time to find out what works for you in your particular area of what your thing is, of what your niche is. And that's the name of the game. And it's very exciting. I don't want to do anything else except make music, share that music, engage with everybody who loves the music, and perform that music. That's all I want to do in this very moment, and a lot of moments. I want to make so much music. And I just feel like my whole lifestyle now is about content. Gotta have that content mindset. I'm starting to make less and less sense as the time goes on, so I'm shutting down for the night. I'll see y'all tomorrow in Twin Falls. I'm excited about it. Much love. I'm getting a rental car from Salt Lake to Twin Falls. I thought this was the car, but no key. It's the best car they have in this road too. Man, I had a crazy morning. My left eye's red. I'm tired on this tour, man. But it was a great show last night. Got Twin Falls tonight. What a movie. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Buick. Kind of like the vibe. Why not? I haven't done it before. Let's go on an adventure. I'm on this drive from Salt Lake City to Twin Falls. So I'm just holding this here, but I want to show y'all how pretty it is. I don't know if you could really tell from this view, but I'm over here in the mountains in Utah, and it's just such a fun drive. I'm a pretty reflective person, and these long drives make me reflect a lot. And the cool thing about touring, obviously, is you perform for those fans, but everything around it is really cool. Like the video footage I get of the show and of the behind the scenes, the reflection I get to do, the deep thinking, the traveling, getting to see these mountains. That's the beauty of this journey. Just seeing all the other cool things about life in the world and about yourself. I don't know how obvious it is, but I'm exhausted. I'm in New York every week, and I'm doing these tour runs every weekend. So last weekend I was in Boise, a traditional tour run, because I had Boise last weekend and Salt Lake City and Twin Falls this weekend. Is if you could route them to be the same weekend, that's ideal. Or if they're spread apart by weekends and you can't find other routes in the middle of the week, then you just kind of stay out there, do whatever you gotta do out there. I go to New York, because I got a lot going on in New York. I'm grateful for that. And then I come back. So this back and forth flying, everything I got going on in New York and on the road, the song dropping, everything around the song. I got a great team. And even with a great team, I still want to spend more time on the music, because now my time is a lot higher leverage. I can ask folks on the team to do the things that they do, or they can guide me on what they need to do in their respective areas, so that my time can be spent on more directional, strategic things, and also leaning in on one thing or another, and obviously focusing on making sure the music's good, and the content is good, that the message is good, the story is good, that I'm engaging with the fans and the community. It's exciting, but it's still tiring. Fortunately, it's a good tired, but this is great. I'm gonna get there and just load up my files on the drive for my set. I didn't even put my set together. It'll be similar to the other ones. This one's a little bit longer of a set, so I'll put those on there. I've been practicing them in this car ride, and I'll perform. But then tomorrow morning, I forget what time the flight is. Sometime between 8 and 10. It's a big range, so I'll make sure I know that. But I gotta drive 3 hours back to Salt Lake to make it to that flight. I can't wait to look back on these videos. That's the other thing, is why not do it with all of these things that I have? And that's the plan. Anyway, Wendy's has been on all the signs. There's so many Wendy's. I don't get Wendy's enough, and it's one of my favorites. So I'm gonna do it. Eat it quickly, then get back on the road. All right, y'all, let's check out this Wendy's. All right, it's hot. I don't have sunscreen on my face. I didn't even moisturize my face after my shower because I was in such a rush. But I'm hungry and I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm at Wendy's. Hot take, start with the ice cream first. At least start eating it, because even though it's dessert, it's gonna melt. It's damn good. My goodness. Spicy nugs, spicy honey barbecue nugs with the ghost pepper ranch and the regular ranch. That's a wrap. I need to get out of here in 9 minutes though, because I gotta meet the twin. I wanna get to the venue by 7. I'm not even gonna get to the hotel till 6:30. Let's try these though. Unreal. Exquisite. The Fuego fries. This is Wendy's fries with the Taki sauce. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Wash it down with this. See what the rage is with the sandwich that they got. Fuego chicken. Look at this crazy thing. And take a bite. The hell am I eating? I'm in a bad place in the best way. This is the greatest fast food chicken sandwich of all time. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Hilton Garden Inn. Awesome. Now I just gotta get ready and go to the show.
Little mama, what you feel like? The way you showed up from my dreams into real life. I like to guard my heart, but I think you can steal mine. Maybe someone broke yours, I can make you heal nice. Skin caramel, put you on my ice cream. Am I the one to change your life? Guess I might be. I'm soulful, like I sang on a Mike Dean. And this track really about to bang like I'm Mike Breen.
Been a crazy travel day. Woke up in Twin Falls, drove to Boise, Idaho to take the flight from Boise to New York with a stop in Minneapolis. Exact same route I took last time when I did the Boise Music Festival last weekend. I told y'all I was gonna drive back to SLC to take a flight, but that would have been like a 9 a.m. flight, which meant I had to leave at like 5 a.m. when the show was gonna end at like midnight. I wanted to sleep, so I wasn't doing all that. I switched the flight to Boise instead and changed the rental car drop off to there. But anyway, I made it. Now I'm in Minneapolis for the layover, but the flight landed like 20 minutes before the next boarding door closes, and the gates are mad far from each other. So
Your attention, please.
I am
In the interest of aviation security,
fast walking.
all passengers must control their
I shouldn't have even taken this phone out because this is probably adding to the time, but I think I'm gonna make it. The shows were great. Thanks everybody for coming out. More news to come. Man, everything's really working. We're putting it all together. All right, D gates are right here. All right, I'm gonna see y'all soon then. The boarding zone for us as soon as I'm pulling up. It's you? Oh, okay, thank goodness. I hate when I'm delayed on my zone because when they make me check my bag and I gotta wait at baggage claim, that's the worst. But we made it. We made it. Y'all see that? Zone 4. So we're gonna be okay. Back in New York City at LaGuardia Airport. Like I know all these airports so well now. It was a great weekend of shows. I don't have shows for a little while now. It's 1:20 a.m. Sunday night into Monday morning, June 30th. I don't have any travel planned on July 4th. I am going to Europe on July 10th. So it'll be nice to have a little bit of a break before that trip. I get a solid week and a half where I could be in New York, be back in my routine, and then it's off to Europe for a week and a half. And you know we're gonna get some footage for that. So a lot on my mind, a lot of good progress that I'll share another time. I feel like we got a lot of good stuff in this one, in this weekend trip, in this vlog. So talk to y'all later. Have a great night. Much love.